Hello. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's been doing well. Sorry, it's been a while. I actually haven't been feeling really sick. Mostly like just really bad allergies the past week. Like my eyes were watering so bad I couldn't see anything. Hello, Yoshi Man. Falco is ugly. I'm okay with the new Star Fox. It's not my favorite Star Fox. Don't get me wrong. Probably my favorite Star Fox is from the Mario Galaxy movie. And then the second favorite is that anime that came out when Star Fox Zero came out. Those two are probably my favorite versions of Star Fox. But I'm all right with like the new one. Falco is a bit ugly though. This Falco doesn't look isn't exactly Prince Charming. Don't just hum me, Reen. Speaking of, let's see. All right, we got all the warriors and the crew. Let's see. I wanna before we go. I wanna upgrade their orbments. He got used to new design, but he's still ugly. He still doesn't look good. Okay, I think that's okay. Any weapons I customize? No. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, shop. No, I don't need that. Okay, now then. Orbments. Quartz. She's good. She's good. Auto equip. Okay, I think that's good. Running. Why am I running when I can just do this? But Yoshi Man, I hope you're having a good weekend. What have you been up to? What you been playing? What you been watching? Break it down for me. Oh, Reen. Ready to part two, I see. Yeah, we were about to leave. Uh hmm? Oh, you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdall this time. Very well, stop dallying and buy them already. 5 tickets, please. Remember, we gotta transfer to a freight line. Oof. Choo choo. Look at our class, all cool. With our red jackets. Mirai, thank you for the attendance check. How are you doing? Oh, I meant to ask you, how did that job interview go? Did you get the job? You did have a job interview, right? I didn't just dream it. Impeccable timing. Seems it's a two-woman cold front blowing your way. No, well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? I'll leave them to you then. Good luck. Never get in the way of two women arguing. You will truly be suffering a fate. You're going to be an engineer with a different company, but back on ships? Nice. Boats are just trains for the ocean, if you stop and think about it, really. Choo choo. Oh no, the boats go toot toot. Oh, check out Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. So I started Octopath Traveler 1 and I did the first chapter for everyone. And I really, really liked it. And I decided that if I was going to continue Octopath Traveler 1, I was going to want to stream it. Because I recorded the bits of the first chapter. It's super fun. If you like Bravely Default or Final Fantasy VI, I think you'll have like a really good time. It's a very fun classic style RPG. It's got a very interesting like overworld. The battle system is fun. And all the characters, all 8 of the characters are like really, really fun to play. Each one has like their own job class. You're a huge FF6 fan? Nice. Yeah, I think you'd have a lot of fun. I haven't played Octopath 2 yet though. But I have started Octopath 1. Octopath 0 is almost like a remake of the mobile game, which I played. And the mobile game was also actually like really strong. FF6 possibly the best game ever made. It's definitely up there. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy. My favorite is actually 4. But 6 is up there definitely in my top 5, top 6. It's up there. But yeah, Octopath Traveler is a huge love letter to the classic SNES like RPG style. Would definitely recommend. It's not on sale anymore. They were on sale up until last week, but they'll be on sale again probably soon enough. FF4, no, FF5 was one with the class system, and FF5 is fantastic as well. FF4 was where every character was a class. Like you had Cecil, who was the Black Knight, that turns into a paladin. You had Kane, who was the Dragoon. Rydia, who was the Summoner. You had Sid, who's just Sid. What's his class? His class is Sid. Don't argue about it. But yeah, but I love 4's story. It's so good. 3 is an interesting game. I played 3 on the DS, and then I finished it on the PSP. The PSP had like an upgraded version of the DS one where you didn't have to do what was it? The weird like whisper chat system or like chat log or whatever. So I was able to unlock the Onion Knight class for everyone. I want to say if you get 3 on the PC, whether you get the 3D version or the Pixel remaster, you fully yeah. I'll probably put it start maybe sometime this week then. The first part we're gonna have to watch my recordings of the first chapter for everyone, but then after that it'll be like streaming it live. So look forward to that. I'd be excited to have a reason to go back to it. Butterfly Fox, hello. Thank you for the hydrate. I will. I'm going to finish up my zero sugar Pepsi, but that's okay because I have a bottle of water right here next to it for the afterwards. Zero sugar Pepsi. Hi, Butterfly Fox. How have you been? How was hanging out with Lumila and Mecca, right? Y'all were having a hangout? Lisa hates her nepotism. She's got a maid, everyone. I'm doing better. I've been having like really bad allergies all week, which is why I haven't streamed that much. But now I'm on like some allergy medicine, and I got an air purifier for my room, and it's actually helped out a lot. Right now, they're just doing small talk about the new maid character. Oh no, of course, be right. Feel free to pop in and out as you can, or just feel free to lurk for the rest of the stream. But yeah, I'll probably be streaming evenings again. So it'll probably be around like 9 p.m. most nights. So feel free to keep check in around then. Lumila, hello. You have all of the new mod buttons. Oh man, I'm so jealous. What? I wish I had the I wish I had the band butterfly button. No, that's look, butterfly fox. I don't make the buttons. Twitch just makes them. So I don't know. You made someone at Twitch mad. Twitch is the kind of place that would make a band butterfly button before they work on all the bots. No, don't leave. We love having you here. We would never ban you. They're heading to Brionia. Brionia. It's got ancient ruins. Ooh. And it's next to the ocean. I'm jealous. Why can't we go there? And now Fee is doing it on purpose. Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it. Why are they fighting? Why do girls fight? Leave me alone, Butterfly. Why do girls fight? Why can't we all just get along? Back when I worked retail, there was always some drama involving uh like like girls like not liking each other or like having arguments with each other. Like every week there was a new drama. Not as though the boys always got along either. But, I at least knew the reason why the boys didn't get along. One didn't like being told what to do. One was threatening to shoot up the place. One was stealing my tea in the fridge. You know, little things like that. But I never got a good answer for why the girls were fighting. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. You can't give up already. How hopeless. A black haired girl.
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye? Like your brother, perhaps? Please, Your Highness. I just thought I saw someone I recognized. But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning. Someone you recognized?
I wonder too.
But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean. Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him. Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it. But that's an adult lingerie brand. Please excuse us, Captain Claire. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us. Certainly.
The plot thickens. I have no idea who they're talking about. We're on a new train. All right, let me tell you a bit about the Nord Highlands, a mountainous region to the northeast of Arabonia. Get there, we need to cross the Isengard Range. That's the mountain range to the north of Rower. I guess we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Nord Highlands surrounded by every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, you'll only find people as nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Sheeple! Starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from Highland stock. That's true. Horses are essential to livelihoods of my folks in the village. Raising horses used to be the Arabonians as one of my people's primary source of income. Aw, ponies. To think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses the riding club uses? Correct. All of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion of the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. You know, today it's where Emperor Draco first started building his army, after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, the Zender Gate. That's as far as north as the trains can take us. See, we should arrive somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. It's just past 8 a.m. now. We should reach Rower Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in for the long haul. Still, we won't get chances like this often, so let's make the most of it. In other words, card games. Time to play some Blade.
Please go easy on me.
Let's go!
Shall we draw then? Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a bolt card. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Why do you have so many bolt cards?
Oh no, this could be trouble. Oh no, this could be trouble. Oh no, you beat me.
Ah, let's go. I think I finally understand how to play this game.
Let's get started. Go on, draw a card. After you then. Oh, now you've done it. Oh, now you've done it. Oh, now you've done it. Bolt. Mirror. I won.
Ah, damn it, she got me.
If we have to.
Oh, nice. I finally got a good balanced hand.
Go ahead then. Take this. Take this. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Take this. Take this. Oh, you impertinent little. How about this? My victory was assured from the start.
Wait. I still could have mirrored, though. Ah.
Shall we begin? Go ahead and draw. It seems we need to draw again. You should go first then. It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then. I hate to do this, but well done. Well done. Well played.
Ah, I lost.
The wins were on my side.
Yeah, I only won one match. This will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? It's a little awkward going back after you ran away from home. A little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been to Rower since I switched lines on the way to Trista. All right, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you'd have to gone through Rower. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place, though. The scenery was so beautiful. I didn't know you'd actually been. It really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Pay the house of Yarm's little mind. And they're full of a third son, even though oh, he's a third son? He's not even a first son? What a loser. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. Regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So don't be so hard on yourself. Aw, thanks, guys. That means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. Easy to forget, but in traveling to the Nord Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange heading out beyond our borders, even a little emotional. We got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kind of things they'll have for us doing when we're there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I'm a little worried about how Fee is holding up, though. Yeah, definitely something going on between her and Laura. I'm not sure there's anything we can do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. The horses of the North Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. Their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters are truly the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are a class of their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire. But now I can see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Ooh. Oh, Arthur's the horse we had back at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, Badoo. When I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. It'd be an excellent opportunity to learn more about the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. He's really getting into this. He likes horses! Here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. Hope everyone in the settlement's doing well. Seems happy to be headed home. I'm curious, how did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? About a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with the spear would come in handy during my times at Thor. I guess he was right. I can see why an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in tales of the Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It's just recently I've been learning how far the connection between Nord and Arabonia goes. Indeed. Indeed! Choo-choo! The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. Special express line is bound for Rower. Our next stop is Rower, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings when you disembark the train. This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the academy, but even then I can see why people associate with industry. It feels like the whole city is one big mass of iron. It really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Those are orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create all the orbital energy to power them. Wow, really? If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. Orbital power plants. Orbital energy. Remember, we're only here for a transfer. I made as far as Rower. Time to transfer to a freight line and reach the North Highlands. Uh-oh. We gotta make sure we transfer to the right train. This is why I'm so bad at Persona. I always get lost in the subway. Now I'm thinking of it. It's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. Ooh. I have another 4 hours to go. We're gonna eat something between now and dinner. Why do we eat all of our food right at the start of breakfast then? Seems very unlikely a freight wouldn't be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts. When you go to the ticket gate then, there's a shop at the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches. No. How did you get here ahead of us? Exactly.
The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And as you'll see, I prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste. Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the North Highlands with us now, are you? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either. Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Oh shit! It's her mom.
Hello, Elisa. You all must be members of Class 7.
She's got a scarf. She's so high class.
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina, also the chairman of the Rhineford Group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alvarea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I have work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
Hello.
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford Group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me, but reports from the Academy itself?
You must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford Group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Rhineford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
You know it.
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey. Elisa,
You alright?
Poor girl. Damn it. Thought I finally had her out of my hair, but looked like she was one step ahead of me the whole time. Take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then. Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling at the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have her sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board really that much a problem? It's complicated. Usually, she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. Should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time? Does seem like a strong possibility, considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. Wait. At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh, useless. Forget it. Everyone's got such a complicated family life. But we love all of our precious cinnamon buns. Well, we just entered a tunnel, first of many. Now we're going through the mountains. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches? Sounds good to me. Seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. All right. These are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen. I won't hear the end of it. Let's dig in. There's a mountain. And then there's a mountain. So you're going to the islands for Academy Field Study. Sounds like you budding soldiers got some pretty interesting things to do as part of your training. You're the conductor. Shouldn't you be at the front of the train? Conducting? Like making sure we go fast on the fast parts and slow on the turns? Thor seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, it feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. He towers even over the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? Nah, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, though I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. Younger brother and two younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. You kids rushing off on some adventure makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard Range now. We should reach Zindergate in 2 hours, so take the time to relax. Now go back to your job. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, made the same trip back then, too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. Sounds like a nice guy. I bet that served as pretty useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thanking for helping me come this far. Most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. Oh, there's a mountain. Yeah, that looks like we'll be coming out of the last tunnel any time now. Lisa, Eustace, we're almost there. Hmm. Ah, too bright. There we go. Look at that wild frontier. Can only just make out the distance, but it looks like that's it. The Nord Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say that once you've seen it up close. Ah, you've arrived. Oh, hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Well, this is the first time I've seen Thor's ensemble in red. This is the color they use for my class, Class 7. Looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Betting he's Lieutenant General in charge of the Zinder Gate. Seems quite close to Gaius. Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, they are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Rain Schwarzer. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Elisa Reinford. Emma Milstein. Eustace Alborea. It's an honor. Seems like your classmates are an interesting bunch as I'd heard. Zex Vander. Ooh, that's a name. I'm Zex Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-eyed Zex. So you're one of the guardians of the Arnor family. Oh, it seems some of you already know of me. A guardian of the Arnor family? Oh, now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And one-eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and the Arcade schools of swordsmanship are two of the most renowned styles in Erebonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, hardly deserving the quite level of that praise. Love to hear about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. You should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now if we want to reach Gaius' hometown by sundown, right? Right. That's why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange for transportation for us. Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. Do we get ponies? Or I'll take another orbital motorcycle. The field is so big. The monoliths off make this area so big and wide. Simply breathtaking. I knew a land so beautiful lay at the end of the railway. Also, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. Ponies! I only count 4. Horses, are you saying we used to travel the settlement on horseback? Yes! Highlands are too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. You remember the riding club. Irene and Elisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so it should be okay as long as we aren't making any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. No problem, you can just hitch a ride in the back of someone else's horse. Elisa would probably be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Aw. I was hoping at least send Ryan would share a pony. The soundtrack is starting to sound like Wild Arms. This is a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yeah, I'm fine, I think. You should hold tight when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, before I forget. Sure, guys, won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map. Such a high level of detail. It looks as though the Army's surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed, I hope it'll prove useful during your field study. Thank you so much, sir. That's better for me. You should be heading out. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lakan. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you'll excuse us then. Hi ho, Silver. Away!
It really is. I feel like I'm on with the wind. Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
Poor Emma.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
I'll bet. Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown. Right.
Let's move.
How to ride a horse. Yeah! Northeast. Pony can't jump.
You're as excited as a child. I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
Which way do we go? The plains are so vast and surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. Maybe if I'd help if I showed some major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over that way is Zinder Gate where we set out from. Landmark over there is the triangular rock. It serves as a centerpiece. Farther away we can see the better the landmark it'll be. What's that building over there left of us? Well, that's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the Highlands. Heard they built it to keep an eye on the Calvad Republic out to the east. That's an Imperial Army watchtower. Suppose it should come as no surprise that the Army would want a watchtower here. True, the Highlands border both Calvard and Erebonia, much like Crossbell. And finally, you look toward those mountains, my home is out in that direction. You have a better idea of where everything is now. Seems like we gotta keep this map handy until we're more familiar with the Highlands. What are those stone pillars over there? How'd you point them out? I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, not the sort of construct nature would seem lying about. There are quite a few similar structures scattered across the Highlands. Most folks they think of what remains of a Neolithic civilization that existed over 1,000 years ago. That's pretty far back. Suppose in a way they're not dissimilar from the Animus ruins in Erebonia. Perhaps not. I'm not surprised you're curious about them, but we should save the discussion for later. Right now we have reached the settlement before sundown. Turbo mode!
The sun's almost down.
We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
Turbo pony! Look at all them sheep. Wow. So this guy's home, huh? You've never been here before. It feels nostalgic somehow. Indeed, the scenery makes you a little wistful for my own home. Say that again. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Sometimes between summer and fall, we move to another location farther to the north. Guess that's why they call you nomads, then. Is that why you live in those strange tent buildings? Yeah, they're made with thick cloth and designed so we can put them up and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you my home first. Then we can go and greet the elder after. Bro! You finally came back. Welcome home. We missed you. Hi, Lily, Sheeta. I'm back. Good to see you looking well too, Tama. Hey, glad you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Aw, they seem to really love him. Watching it makes me wish I had a little brother or sister of my own. It does. Oh, hey, are these the people you wrote about in your letters? They are indeed the illustrious, industrious Class 7. It's nice to meet you. I'm Guy's brother, Tama. These are our sisters, Sheeta and Lily. Are you bros friends? Sure are. It's good to meet you too. I'm Reen. I'm Elisa. You're all so cute. I'm Emma. Yusuf Albarea. I'm honored. Y'all seem so Erebonian. I'm glad to see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends. Oh wow, that's Daddy's not much taller than you, like just barely, I'd say. Welcome home, guys. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Guy's mother, Fatma. His mother? But you look so young. Flattery will get you everywhere. I'm Guy's father, Lacan Warzel. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. The pleasure is all ours. Likewise. I prepared a place for all of you to stay while you're our guests. There's much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. It'll soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. A big stew and plates of meat. And I assume those are long, just like flat pitas. How do you get it to taste so good? You season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt, and then wrap and cook it. It's made to the taste of us Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if you Erebonians would like it. All I can say is I'll be wanting second soon. Grilled skewers are really good too. They got this deep, rich flavor. Well, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on it, skewer it, and grill it. Food here is exquisite. I've never tasted. It's like I almost feel sorry that the rest of our class isn't here to enjoy it. Oh, I'm glad you think so. Here I was worrying the taste may not agree with you. Everyone loves Mommy's cooking. No doubt you're all tired from your long journey. North cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. It's so important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I'm already starting to feel a bit more relaxed. Maybe I should get these recipes and teach them to Sharon. Try some of this tea, too. We make it with local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Thank you. I think I will. It's a very gentle taste. We ate all the food. The land of Nord is nothing if not a free country. And no doubt your time here will make it for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands have plenty of history with your own homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Dreckless? We've been learning in class how during the War of the Lions he first started gathering his army here in Nord. That's right, tales of Emperor Dreckless' exploits are passed down here in Nord too. After the war ended, he became Emperor of Erebonia and swore eternal friendship to the people of Nord. That friendship is held strong to this day. I pray it will continue far into the future. I see, while the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians, they are still regarded as close neighbors and allies. It's about how it shakes out, though recently the Calvard Republic has been creeping into the southeastern highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people there, but the Republic's forays into the highlands have certainly created some tension. The Empire and the Republic are old foes, after all. Thankfully, we've managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years. Although politically and economically, relations between the two are only growing worse. Seems likely the simmering conflicts will lead to the incident in Crossbell last month. No doubt an outgrowth on the ongoing conflicts between pro-Calvardian and pro-Erebonian forces and their governments. So it seems. Be that as it may, to both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is a military presence in the highlands, it's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try to focus on your field study while you're here. We'll do what we can. You must be the one who chose our task for this month's field study, right? Indeed I did. Though the hour is late, I'll give you your tasks in the morning. As for the area you'll cover in your study, I think it would be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. Southwest, We crossed that area in our trek here today, I believe. The highlands are a vast, wide open space. They extend well beyond the northern end of the settlement, too, but let's just start with the southwestern plains. That sounds good to me. And then we got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest. Exactly. Try and be back at the settlement around noon, guys. I'll give you the remaining tasks after our midday meal. Anyway, here I am talking your ear off. I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. We rise before the sun, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. The place we prepared for you has beds ready. Show them the way, guys. I want to show them the way, too. Me too. Come on, I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. Oh, wow, they actually built those beds. I was expecting just, like cots on on the ground. Sorry, I know you girls probably would have preferred separate rooms, but this is what we've got. Don't worry about it. Rena and Eustace are both gentlemen, after all. We have nothing to worry about. But of course. Thanks, guys. You'll be staying over at your family's place then. My sisters both insisted on it. I couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come up wake you guys at sunrise? Sounds fine. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Pleasant dreams, everyone. Quite the fortunate man. I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He's got adorable siblings, two parents who really care about him. I can see where guys gets his calm and level-headed personality. Part of a caring family growing up side by side with nature. It's like he couldn't have turned out any other way. True enough. It sounds like we got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming, so we should get some sleep. I'm gonna fall asleep on my feet at this rate. Get dressed for bed and turn off the lights. Boys and girls sharing a tent together? How scandalous. Ah.
Where am I? Oh, right. Emma. Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn. Where am I?
She? Glasses.
I know that morning. I am also a. I just woke up. Where are my glasses?
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
Ah. Professor Fang, hello. Of course, I hope you're having fun over in Japan. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. You're not on the Wi-Fi. Oh no, that's $1 million per byte. I hope you have fun at the Gundam Cafe. When you go to the Gundam Cafe, ask for a Gerbera Tetra, and they'll know that you know what you're talking about. Remember, you've got 2 weeks there, so make sure you live every day like it's your last. Professor Fang is so cool going to Japan like that. Remember, everyone, if there's somewhere you want to go and do it. Don't keep putting it off forever. You never know when a country is going to be like no more tourism. We're having a good breakfast together. All right, give us our jobs. Field study envelope. Deliver something to the watchtower. Need ingredients for medicine. And go back to the commander's room at the Cinder Gate and be prepared for battle. Settlement contains 3 useful hostilities. Oh, trading post. Maybe we can get some new weapons. Oh, guys, finally learned an S-craft. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, where's the shop? This is the doctor's home. Hi, guys. I see your friends from the academy are here, too. I'm Amir, the settlement's doctor. Sounds like a tough job. Even more so if he happens to be the only one here to fill the position. Good point there, Useless. He makes all sorts of medicine for essentially everyone here in the settlement. We're all heavily indebted to him. You do far for me than I do for you. That aside, don't hesitate to stop by again when you're staying here. I'll provide you with anything you're looking for. That should be a big help. Topic of request. Let me explain. I'm in the middle of whipping up some medicine for horses. I need you to collect the medicine herb I need for that. It's more of a vaccine to prevent a certain disease the horses here can catch. Oh, it's an endemic disease. Chances of the disease spreading are always highest during the summer because of the intense heat. It's dangerous enough to be fatal if we leave it alone. Oh, no. But you can prevent it with proper treatment, however, correct? Do I need you to collect some Epona grass for me? Just look for some plants with yellow flowers in the southern end of the region of the highlands. I think 5 should do it. I wanted to buy something. That's the lodging yurt. This is our settlement store. Yeah. Hello there, guys. Afternoon, I'm still rather surprised at so many people we've gotten to know while you're gone. I'm glad I got to meet them all. I'm happy that everyone thinks that way. It's nice to feel welcome, isn't it? Oh, you're Kilt, right? I think you put in a request for us. Jenna, hello. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing good. Aw, I went home to see. I hope she is doing well. I wish your mother the best of Mother's Day. And anyone else watching, make sure to give your mom a call and wish her a good Mother's Day. Flowers, I bet she really appreciated it. Food parcel. Shop. Oh, and your sister got a cake? Hell yeah. That's teamwork right there. I spend all my money on weapons. I don't have enough for armor. Horse says nay. Look at this gremlin.
It's my turn. Now. My turn. We'll cut our own path.
Nice.
I figured there'd be monsters around. Be careful, everyone. Got it. The wind's behind us. Let's go. Here we go. There. Go.
I've got you.
Go teamwork.
Whirlwind! To me! Here we go!
It's my turn. Go!
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
They're so cute. One down.
We have the advantage.
My turn. There!
It's my turn. Arcus activate. Yeah. Gleaming blades. Go.
Leave it to me. Now,
I'll help. Huh?
Golden balls.
go!
I can do this. Go.
All right. There. I go where the wind takes me.
Nice.
That should suffice.
Oh yeah, Eustace is here. Whoopsie. Where is that one thing? Here you go, shining palm bait.
What is that strange glow? This will take everything we have.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Here we go. All right, let's do this. Leave it to me. Flames, gavel on my blade.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Together, we're unbeatable.
Ooh, look at all those gems.
Nicely done. Making progress.
Just getting started.
That should suffice.
Oh, cool. We got healed up. Too close to the rock. Certified palm moment. You know it. Them shiny palms gotta go.
We'll have to fight our way through.
I learned a new craft, didn't I?
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain. Now. Rain.
Leave it to me. Go. There. Now's our chance.
I've got you. Okay.
Oh, there.
Leave it to me.
Ah, the sneeze came up out of nowhere. I hope I muted myself in time.
My turn. All right.
It's my turn.
Go. Now's our chance.
I've got you.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
Yeah.
Is this the way to the watchtower?
Yeah. Just keep heading along this path.
Bum, 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 bum. So this is the Imperial Army's watchtower. Even though they've got the bare minimum in terms of facilities and armaments, still it does have that imposing look you'd expect from a military base. Though the atmosphere doesn't seem especially tense. The building itself appears relatively new as well. It was only built around 3 years ago. Well, bare minimum or not, it still looks kind of out of place here in the Highlands. Anyway, let's get a better look inside. Found this book in one of the boxes I was moving earlier. Oh, cool. Free book. Raid it. This is a raid. You know, like one of those Scientology building raids. Hi, we're here to deliver food. Oh, man, I'm bored. Would you be Zets, would you? The one and only. Here, students from the something field study, right? What can I help you with? I came here to bring something from the settlement. Oh, something from Kilt then, right? Please tell me it is. Looks like he can't wait to get his hands on what we've got. He must have been really looking forward to it. Yeah, you could say that. Kilt's presents are about the only thing we look forward to around out here. Thanks for bringing it. Oh, how I've waited for this. Thanks again. Oh, yeah, since you come all the way up here, how about I show you the view from up top? You sure we're allowed? Nah, no problem. Besides, Lieutenant General Zeck said to do what we could to make your stay a good one. Here. I will show you the way. Hydrate. Hydrate, that's a good idea. Ah. Hydrating tastes so good. That's the Republican Army's base. That's the one. Though as you can tell, it's not exactly a massive outpost. One thing, the bulk of their forces are made up of tanks. The tanks don't do too hot out here in the Highland Territory. That's true. Yet they built a base up here anyway just to keep up appearances. It's like a staring match between two stubborn children. Useless. Yeah, it's pretty spot on. Still lately, we've had airships from both armies cruising around here, so we can't let our guard down too much either. Still, if you ask me, the chance of someone starting a war in a place like this is pretty near zero. Relax, enjoy the view while you're here. Chances like this don't come along every day. Thanks for showing us the way. We're grateful for the opportunity. Oh yeah, would you mind giving us back the kilt when you get back to the settlement? Ooh, Erebonian wine. A little something from me for sharing her things with us. Kind of feel bad I didn't at least try and do something in return. We'll be sure to pass it along for you. Trading wine for food. Now that is proper service. Alright, pony. Yatta! Turbo pony! Look at these weird ass anteaters.
Leave it to me. They're open. Emma.
Look at that level of teamwork we got going.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for now.
What a fancy looking rock. Well, the map shows me something. Oh, the map will show me where the herbs are. That's 2 down, baby. Where's the good next one? Ooh, there's a treasure chest. Ooh, what are you? I want to fight you.
Watch out. This is a tough one. It's my turn. Whirlwind. To me.
Ah, you missed. Sucker.
All right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
It's my turn. Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Rain. Okay. Gleaming Blades. Go.
Ah. Missed again, loser.
Now's our chance.
I've got you.
Leave it to me.
I can do this. It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
You're mine. My turn. Now's our chance.
I've got you.
Leave it to me. There. Time is precious. We should hurry.
Nicely done.
I was expecting that to be a lot tougher. Treasure chest. Oh, there's an herb.
I can do this. Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain. Go. Rain.
Leave it to me.
No, rain.
Gleaming blades. Go. This is it.
It's my turn. There. My turn. Go.
I've got you.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
Nice.
All right, what's next?
Whoa. It's a fight they want.
Oh, 4 of them.
There.
I can do this. Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain. Go.
All right. Whirlwind. To me. Now.
It's my turn.
Here we go. There.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn. Go. It's my turn. Gleaming blades. Go.
All right. There. Together, we're unbeatable.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Ooh, nice. Strengthen allies' defense. Let's go. Oh, look at this weird ass bird.
Whoa. Enemy sighted. Take him out.
Holy crap, there's a lot of them.
Whirlwind. To me. Now. Emma.
Leave it to me. Here.
They're just like me.
Too slow. My turn.
I can do this.
I think that's just enough.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Milton, wait. Yeah. Arcus, activate. Now.
My turn. All right. They're open.
I'll help.
You're mine.
I can do this.
Pop.
Here we go.
I can do this. Fire. Go.
Go. Go. Leave it to me.
Goodbye, Chocobos. And there should be a treasure chest around here, I think. Yes. Right around this corner. Joan. And then there should be medicine across this way. Medicine and a chest. Let's go. I'll take that.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yeah. All right, we'll dismount. Oh, I bet this one has a fight. Oh, no, it doesn't. All right, I think the last medicine is up at the top here. That makes 5. Now, this is a monster box.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. I can do this. Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Milton, wait. Now.
Go.
This is it for you.
It's my turn. Whirlwind. To me. Now. Emma.
Leave it to me. Yeah.
Aw, but he's blinded.
Okay. Gleaming blade. Go.
Oh, look at all that damage.
Here we go. There. Go.
I've got you. I can do this.
Leave it to me.
Wow, we own that treasure box.
That should suffice.
Let's freaking go. There's still one more treasure chest I want to get. Oh, two more. Three more. This. And then we'll go back and we'll turn in those two quests. And then we'll get started on the third one. Bye, Burbs. Did I fight one of those yet? I don't think I have. Oh, hello. Thing ran out right in front of me. Hey. Official Jock, hello. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. How'd the rest of the Roblox going? I was lurking there for quite a bit. It looked like a lot of crazy nonsense. It looked like a lot of fun. Oh, you play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond? I gotta ask, what's your team? What's your team looking like? Ooh, 200 of every gym. Nice. Oh, look at all them birds. Regretivator NPC competition still underway. No, now he got eliminated.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Rain. Okay. Gleaming Blade. Go. Now. Gaius.
Whirlwind! To me! They're open! You're mine! My turn! There!
It's my turn. Turn to flames. Burn.
You're mine! Leave it to me.
I appreciate you coming in. Feel free to lurk, or if you have to raid and run, I totally understand. Streaming is exhausting. Make sure you give yourself proper post-stream care. We are just doing some Trails of Cold Steel. Oh no! Don't turn to stone. Oh, you have a Latias? Yo, that's awesome. Yes, feel free to go sleep. I hope you have a good night. Laters. Yeah, if you can get Zubat to turn to a Crobat, Crobat's fucking awesome.
Here we go! We'll cut our own path.
I think Bibarel turns into a Whiscash, right? Whiscash is cool. It's good to have water ground types, so that way they aren't hurt by electricity. Of course, you always got to watch out for them grass types, but besides Roserade, I don't think there's that many grass types.
This path leads to the stone circle you saw yesterday.
Oh, Bibarel's evolution of Bidoof. Thank you. I don't know why I got that confused.
That looks like a strong
I have a feeling I might be coming up here for my other quest. Then who's the pre-evolution of Whiscash? Is it a Barboak? I mean, come on, Zeratar. There's only 1,000 Pokemon. Why don't I know? Okay, it is Barboak. Okay. I mean, obviously, am I right? Time to relearn the Poke Rap. Oh no, another monster chest.
Oh no, you don't! Stop right there! Molten Lake! Yeah!
Oh shit, that hurt.
Leave it to me. Whirlwind! To me! Reuben! You're mine! You're mine! Go!
I can do this! Turn to flames! Burn! It's my turn! Hear me.
Healing. Oh wow, that was a good heal.
Reuben! Emma!
Understood!
Here we go! My turn!
It's my turn! Is everyone okay? I did it!
Just getting started.
Ooh, Suzaku. Let's go. Ornament. Arts. Quartz. I still got a lot of their orbital things to open up. But that should be all the chests in the area. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go turn in quest 1 and 2, and then we'll go work on quest 3. Turbo run! Okay. I turned in your food. Here's your wine. Ooh, animal flesh. I would love a chance to grind out some money in this field. Here are your herbs, Doc. I thought that kid had like a quest marker above his head. Heal everyone. Okay. Now back out we go. Whee! Yawn. I'm going the wrong way.
Well, here we are.
Let's go meet with the Lieutenant General.
Hello, Lieutenant General. Looks like you're able to get a good night's rest after a long journey. Thank you for your concern, sir. And thank you again for preparing the horses for us yesterday. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule for us. Well, no need to thank me. It was the least I could do to welcome Gaius back to his homeland. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have been able to enroll in the academy if not for your recommendation. I am truly grateful. Really? It did seem like the two of you were no strangers. I can hardly imagine the circumstances that would give cause for a nomad to meet an Imperial officer. It does boggle the mind, doesn't it? But actually, I owe a great debt to Gaius. He saved my life. Seriously? First met around a year ago, back when I took up my post here at Zinder Gate. While out on an inspection of the Highlands, I found myself surrounded by a pack of wolf-like beasts. And out of nowhere, young Gaius comes galloping in, spear in hand, to pull my ass out of the fire. What a way to meet. It was a textbook definition of acting without thinking. No, you should be proud of yourself. There I was on the defensive, cautiously gauging my best course of action. Gaius barreled into the fray all alone and fought off the lot of them. This was a year ago, back when he was just 16? Unbelievable. It sounds just wild enough to be a true Gaius story. Anyway, that's how the Lieutenant General and I first became acquainted. He's the one who wrote me the recommendation that allowed me to enroll at the academy. I saw a lot of potential in you. Figured it'd be a shame if you were never given the chance to realize it. But I'm glad to see you again, Gaius. As am I. Anyway, let's move along to business. Are you ready for me to explain what I'd like you to do? Ready when you are. Something about hunting down a dangerous monster station around here, right? It's a ferocious beast and a dangerous one. We've had reports coming in of people being attacked on the way across the Highlands. Does sound like the kind of problem that's best not ignored. Is it possible to send the army after it? My first thought was to do exactly that, but it never stays in any one place for too long. As such, we were initially unable to pinpoint a specific location where we could mount an operation against it. When you consider how vast the plane is, hunting a target constantly moving isn't an easy task. You said initially, though, so does that mean... I'm thinking, Miss Milstein? Several days ago, we managed to discover at least one of its haunts. Right as I was about to draw up plans for an operation, I was informed you'd be paying a visit. Figure a good battle might be the right kind of mission for your field study. Would you mind telling us where we can find the monster, sir? We're connected to a basin that lies northeast of Zinder Gate. Though it's always on the move, it appears to linger in that area during this time of day. I'd like you to head over there and eliminate it for us. Time to go monster slaying. Alright, where are we looking? Quest monster. All good, Finna. Thank you for hanging by. Oh yeah, no, the yard is... It's a process. My dad stopped by. We were able to work out some of it yesterday, so we're slowly picking at it. But thank you for the support. You have a lovely night. Make sure to get some good sleeps. Oh my god, it's a big old fish! Look at that thing! What is that big old fish doing out here? I'd say that's the monster we came looking for. Lieutenant General did say it was spotted around here this time of day, too. Oh, look at all the little baby fishies! Oh, wow. Reflecting shield, too.
Leave it to me. Whirlwind! To me! They're open!
Okay. Gleaming blades. Go! I can do this. Is everyone okay?
There we go. Not too bad.
Right!
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Nice.
That should suffice.
Ooh. Does that take care of our task? Seems so. Well, this will go some way toward repaying the debt I owe the Lieutenant General. My, how gracious of you. Well, I'm happy for you. Return to Cinder Gate and report our success to the Lieutenant General. You're able to defeat the beast. Excellent work. I really appreciate your assistance. The winds allowed us to prevail. So it seems. Here's your reward for the job well done. Always glad to be of service. Even had we not prevailed, the troops would have been made short work of the beast. Perhaps so, but I appreciate your assistance nonetheless. Even against a monster, I'd rather avoid deploying soldiers. Mobilizing troops tends to alarm people. Sure, we may have been able to defeat it, but this was all a better outcome for all concerned. That makes sense. He really does seem like a skilled leader. I've heard of One-Eye Zex at the Vander School of Swordsmanship before, but not hard to tell why he's a celebrated military general. Back when I first met him, he really changed my perspective on the Erebonian military. I can see why now. Regardless, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'm sure your field study here will be an invaluable experience, and hopefully a memorable one as well. I wish you best with all your remaining tasks. Thank you, sir. We'll do our best, if you'll excuse us. Time to go back to the camp. Pony! I see you finished all the morning tasks. Yep, we hit all the essential ones. Good work, everybody. Food's almost ready. Yay! We came back right on time then. Is it luck or intuition? Either way, there's more than enough to go around. Sure, you must be starving after riding all over the plains. Well, I am pretty hungry. Riding can be surprisingly strenuous. It smells wonderful. I think the scent is starting to make me even hungrier. Me too. No eating before it's done. Anyway, let me thank you for working hard this morning. Take a seat. Really hit the spot. Still eat more, but my stomach is protesting. The nan flatbread you made was delicious. It tasted so fresh, too. I baked it on kind of a collapsible stove. I'm glad you like it. I doubt you see much bread like that in the Empire. I don't think I could eat another bite. Cheetah's tea was wonderful finish to the meal, too. Must have been practicing quite a bit while I've been away. Your tea etiquette was perfect as well. I hope you will continue to learn and improve. Cheetah got praised by the cool boy. Did he? Looks like you're able to recover your strength. Hopefully you're ready to start the afternoon tasks. Of course. Shall we get started on cleaning up first? Oh, you don't need to worry yourselves with that. But I feel terrible if you had to do it on your own. Then we should begin. Afternoon. Hold a simple lesson for the children in the settlement to broaden their horizons. Okay. The fence in front of the pasture had been damaged. Oh no, the sheep have gotten loose. A visiting cameraman by the name of Norton has left for the Northern Highlands unaccompanied. I would like you to go after him to ensure his safety, but please visit me at my home. I have more to tell you. Oh shit. Only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging, not to mention tedious. This afternoon, I'd like you to turn your attention toward the Northern Highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well, though. Those will give you a lot of ground to cover. Lester Fred Horses near the exit northern gate. Just head out that way when you're ready to leave. All right, everyone, let's do this. Yeah, teach the kids about Arabonia. Aw. Everyone's like, Rain, you'd be the best teacher. Suppose I can't say no if everyone feels that way. Is that everyone? I don't see Tama anywhere, though. Tama's part of the older group in Sunday school, so he's got work to do, so he can't come. I was hoping he'd be here, too. Well, let's get started. I'm so excited. Out here, I guess introduce myself first. I'm Marine Schwarzer. My friends and I came here from Thor's Military Academy. Thor's Military Academy. You're from the same academy as Gaius, then. School's for studying and stuff. What do you study there? Oh, we get taught all kinds of things, really. They're the basic subjects like history and math, but being a military academy, we also learn the art of combat. It's the same stuff lacking and everyone else uses to fight monsters, isn't it? So you got the boys' side to you after all. Despite being a little scaredy cat. I am not. Hey now, no need for teasing. How far is the academy from here? How far in terms of distance? Came with something called a train, didn't you? Could you tell us how long the trip took? Oh, that makes it easier. It was about 12 hours, right? Oh, 8 hours. We take transfer times out of the equation, and we were on the train for about 8 hours. It's pretty far. They told me trains are fast, too. So it still took that long even then? Must be super far away then. It really is. But the fact that we made it here in a day is pretty amazing. It's taken a lot longer by horse. Can I have something too? Of course. What's the biggest place in Arabonia? That'd be Heimdall, which is our capital city. Heimdall. That's a cool name. It sounds strong. It's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there? Around 800,000 people. 800,000? Is that a lot? Seems like they can't comprehend a number that big just yet. And again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. You're not the only one. Of course, you never actually see that many people all at once. He seems to be doing just fine. So it seems. A lot of it's common knowledge, though. I'm just glad to see them learning something. If anyone has further questions, feel free to ask. Can I ask something then? Of course. How long ago was Thor's first built? Guys told me it has a long history, but I've forgotten exactly when it was made. It's around 220 years ago, 30 years after the War of the Lions ended. The founder was none other than Emperor Dracos, the legendary figure in the Empire, and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. Aw. That's a long time. I didn't know the Empire Dracos was the one that founded it. I know who he is, too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? He won the war and became the most important person in Erebonia. Yep, that's how he became the Emperor. Here, I'll talk about him. Really shows how deep his connection with the Nord was. Anything else you'd like to know? I have a question. So it's time for us to finish for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then? I think I've asked everything. I can't think of anything else either. You two asked a lot. Oh, yeah. Talking about them before, but what are nobles? Well, you see, there's been a class system in place within Erebonia for a long time now. What's a class system? Give me a few minutes to think. I'm not entirely sure how I should answer this. I'm not sure if any of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so could you give us your own thought on nobles instead? That makes giving the answer easier, too. Things escalated pretty quickly, didn't they? Indeed. Wonder how they'll answer. I don't think there's really right or wrong answer, so I'll just give the answer from my heart. To me, I think nobles are all about the bonds they have with their family. Oh? This is mostly from my own perspective, really. It's not something exclusive to nobles either, but they feel a sense of companionship to the family name that they've been born with. That very sense is what supports them through life and inspires them to work as much as they can to live up to it. Probably not explaining it too well, but that's how I feel. I'm just rambling now. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I learned a lot. I don't really get it, but you sounded really cool. So that's how I feel. That was a really thoughtful response. One very like him as well. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe it was a very valuable experience for all of them. Hope they got what I was trying to say. It wasn't the easiest their subject matter. You could tell you were really enthusiastic, though. I think the kids picked up on that. They all seem to have been enjoying themselves. Your answer to the final question was rather impressive as well. Looks like the kids aren't the only ones who learned something new today. I got caught up in the details. I couldn't really explain myself properly. But I'm glad you guys think I did okay. You should have more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today. Thank you, ma'am. That's quest 1. What were the other quests? Alright, the Wandering Sheep. Oh no, that fence broke. How in the world did the fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Some of the sheep managers escaped too. Doesn't any need to worry about monsters getting them because they're surprisingly fast, but would you be able to go find them for me? 5 sheep? Oof. 2 went south. Okay. Hello, Elder. I assume you've seen our request? We did. I mentioned that a cameraman's made his way out into the settlement on his own. He goes by the name of Norton and is currently residing here on a vacation of sorts. I believe he said he works for a company called the Imperial Chronicle. I was expecting to hear that name out here. He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something northern region of the Highlands. I planned on having you all escort him there in the afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then and took off by horse on his own. Really, how childish. I assume he simply couldn't control his passion as a photographer. He must really be taken by whatever it is. There are many ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilization in the northern region. He's likely went to visit the statue of the Guardian there. Guardian? What exactly is this statue? One of the most symbolic ancient relics here in the Nord. Legend has it the Guardian, which represents sealed away an evil Jinn within the ancient quarry to the north. Quite a grandiose legend. At any rate, we should catch up with them as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. Not an area those not from the north should be traveling across alone. Please find them and keep them safe for us. Alright, but first we gotta find 2 sheep. Yeah! Oh, there's one. There's the other. Okay. Well, we'll get the one to the left first. There, no Triangle Rock. I found you, sheep. Sheep 2. Now to the north. Charge! Wind feels so nice here. Agreed, it's got a different flavor of freshness than the winds to the southern west. That's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It gives gives the windless air a unique feel. Winds take many forms and bestow countless blessings to the people of Nord. I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. And the views here just as nice as the vistas of the southwest. We're all rested. We should get... Wrong. Oh, nothing really. I was just looking at that cliff over there. Is it just me, or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like some kind of giant... What are you going on about? There's no way something... What in Adios' name is that? No idea. Some kind of statue, maybe? You think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the highlands? Honestly, we don't know that much about it ourselves. It's the ancient statue said to be the guardian of the Nord Highlands. A guardian, huh? Guess it does kind of give that impression. Emma, are you alright? I'm sorry, I was just stunned speechless by that statue. I can't say I don't understand the feeling of awe. I wonder how massive it must be when you're up close. I imagine it's more than likely that the photographer was seeking is in that area. So we'll need to venture closer regardless. By the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find the ancient quarry. Toward the northwest is the scenic Lake Lacrima. It's always helpful to get a lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both of those sites too.
There's mist in the distance.
Yeah, it's even higher here than the southern highlands.
Turtle! Where are you, sheepy?
Oh, we made it all the way to where that giant statue is.
It looks even more massive the closer we get.
To get right in front of it, we'll need to go around the cliff.
Bye, sheep. There's three of them, and all together, no, those are monsters.
Leave it to me.
I can do this. Okay. Here. Let's keep going.
That was unexpected. It really was. Alright, should be all of them. There we go, all fixed up. Everything should be fine now, I hope. Yep, they won't be able to get out again. Thanks for tracking them all down. I'm sure they're relieved to be back with their buddies. Certainly looks that way. I'm amazed by how well guys led them back here. Likewise, it wouldn't have been nearly as simple a task for the rest of us. It's just a matter of experience. Either way, the sheep are safe now, so here, take this as my thanks. Ooh, nice. Do these come from the sheep? Yup. It's good stuff, so eat up whenever you're feeling hungry. Alright, side quests are done. All that's left is the main quest, and we will save that for next time. Thank you everybody for coming by, hanging out. It was fun to get back to streaming. we should be back to a regular schedule. Once I can get someone to come by and do an estimate on the yard, we'll probably do the donathon. So hopefully that goes well. But yeah, no, enough of my problems. Y'all have a lovely night, and I'll see all y'all later. Bye, Q.